This is an at-home core workout for beginners where we strengthen the core, our back, our side, with a little bit of mobility as well. So let's get to it. We're gonna warm up and we're gonna start sitting down. You can either stay kneeling on the floor. If you want, you can place a little cushion between your thigh to give you a little bit more space if there's not enough knee mobility. So you can also sit cross-legged like this. So take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale. And again, inhale through your nose and exhale. So place your hands in front of your knees, roll the shoulder back. So inhale, let's flex our spine. You want to tuck your tailbone towards your belly button, look towards that floor. Breathe into your back body. And as you exhale, you want to come up, lift your chest up high towards that ceiling, roll the shoulder back. You come into a little bit of an extension. Breathe in here. And exhale, let's flex our spine around our tailbone. Inhale here. And exhale, let's lift our chest up. Maybe try and lift it up a little bit higher. And exhale, let's round. And on your next exhale, let's lift our chest up high. Inhale here. And exhale, let's come back to center. Place your left hand on the floor. You're gonna bring your right arm up towards that ceiling. Inhale, let's reach all the way up. As you exhale, you're gonna bend all the way over. Now sink into both of your hips here. Lift your rib up towards that ceiling to get the whole side body stretch. And exhale, let's come all the way over to the opposite side. Let's lift and bend all the way over. Bring your arms out so your palms are gonna be facing the ceiling. And relax your shoulder. Inhale, let's reach your right arm up towards that ceiling, then you're gonna bend all the way over. Here, you really wanna be sinking into both of your hips here, and think about reaching your rib up towards that ceiling. And exhale, let's come all the way back to center. Inhale, let's reach all the way up, then exhale, let's bend all the way over. And let's come back. One more time on each side, let's reach all the way up, bend all the way over, and come back. Exhale. Let's bring it back to center. Place your hands on top of your ribs here. So you want to be cupping your ribs just casually and roll the shoulder back. Inhale here. As you exhale, you're going to rotate all the way over to your left hand side. So imagine that where your hands are, you want to be twisting from your ribs here. Twist, twist, twist. Inhale here. Then exhale, let's bring it back to center. And again, over to the opposite side. Exhale, let's twist. And let's bring it back. One more time on each side. Exhale, twist. And back. And twist. Good, let's bring it all the way back. We're gonna relax the shoulders. Inhale, you're gonna roll the shoulders forward and up towards your ears. And as you exhale, let's circle them all the way back down. And again, inhale to come forward. Now see if you can try and draw a bigger circle each time. Without moving your spine here, you're literally just moving from the shoulder. One more time in this direction. And let's reverse. Let's circle all the way back and up towards your ears. Then exhale, let's circle in front. And again, let's circle all the way back and up. Then exhale, let's come forward one last time. And exhale. On your next inhale, shoulders to ears as high as you can. And as you exhale, I want you to just drop the shoulders back down. And again, let's come all the way up. And exhale, let's drop. One last time. And let's drop. Shake it all out. Good. Let's come onto the floor. And lie on your back. So you want to try and lie naturally on the floor. Your pubic bone and hip bones are nice and parallel towards that ceiling or the floor beneath you. And relax your shoulder. So we're going to start with some pelvic mobility. Inhale, let's tilt your pubic bone towards your belly button. Here, your lower back is touching the floor. Your glutes are relaxed and on the floor here. Exhale to come back into that natural spine curve. And again. And exhale. On your next one, let's tilt your pubic bone towards your belly button. As you exhale, you want to see if you can peel your lower back off that floor. Then your middle back and upper back. Bring your arms up towards that ceiling. Inhale here. As you exhale, let's extend the arms out towards your ears and let's bring it back to center. Then we're going to slowly roll down, so start from your upper back. Middle back. See if you can touch the lower back onto that floor. Then let's bring it all the way back down. And again, let's tilt your pubic bone towards your belly button. Exhale, let's start to round. Lift your middle back and upper back. Extend your arms out towards your ears and let's bring it back. Slowly roll down. Lengthen the back of the neck away from your tailbone. And we got one more. And exhale. See if you can do this as slowly as you can. Coming all the way down. Come back into that natural spine curve. Bring your legs up into tabletop position. Glue them together. Knees are parallel towards that ceiling. Your knees can be either on top of your hips. However, if it's too much for your lower back, then bring your knees in. Up to you. Inhale, nod your chin to chest. As you exhale, slide your rib to hip and bring your arms towards your hip. Look in between your thigh or at your belly button. Inhale here. Exhale to come back. And again. Exhale, slide rib to hip. And let's bring it back. Two more. And back. Last one. Good. On your next one, let's extend the legs out at the same time. So when you're ready, exhale, slide rib to hip. Extend the legs out. The lower you go, the harder it is. Bring it all the way back. And again. Exhale, let's extend. And back. Two more. Bring it back. Last one. From here, either keep your legs here or bend it back. We're going to extend our arms back out towards our ears and bring it back. So up to you. You can choose whatever position you like. We got two more. Last one. Exhale to extend. Let's bring it back. Bring the knees in. Give yourself a little bit of a hug. Inhale here. As you exhale, let's extend the arms and legs. Sweep your arms if you have the space and bring your legs in. Give yourself a hug. Inhale here. Exhale, let's extend and bring it back. So you want to keep your chest lifted. And again, hug. Inhale here. Exhale, extend. Last one. Give yourself a really big hug. Exhale, extend. And let's bring it all the way back. Lower the head down. You can give yourself a little bit of a hug. Option one is we're going to go into a hip twist. You're going to have your legs out into a tabletop position and your arms out by your side. Option two is let's extend the legs out nice and straight, well as straight as you can. So I want to do the in between. Inhale here. Keeping your knees, ankles, and your thighs squeezed together. Exhale, let's come all the way over to your left hand side. As far as you can go. Keep your core tight. Shoulders are on the floor. Now let's circle that hip all the way around to the opposite side and bring it back. Now let's go over to the opposite side. Exhale, let's lean all the way over. Circle all the way around and bring it back. Let's reverse. Circle that hip and bring it back. Two more. And last one. Now, if you want more of a challenge and do it nice and slow, make sure your lower back doesn't arch. And then bring it back to center. Keeping your legs together, we're just gonna rock all the way over to your left-hand side. Nice little gentle twist. And let's come all the way over. Exhale, let's roll over to the opposite side. And back. One more on each side. And let's bring it back. extend your legs out nice and straight. Flex your feet. So if you want more of a challenge, then open your legs out. If not, let's just bring the legs in together and flex your feet. Squeeze your thighs together. Arms up towards that ceiling. Inhale, let's extend the arms out towards your ears. Then nod your chin to chest. As you exhale, let's slide your rib towards your hip. Slowly peel up. If you need help, grab the side of your thighs. If not, keep your arms up. Reach all the way forward. Lift your elbows up. Breathe into your back body. Exhale, let's slowly roll back. Tuck your tailbone towards your belly button. Touch your lower back if you like. Middle back and upper back. And again, let's extend. Nod your chin to chest. Exhale. Peel up nice and slow. Now here you want to still lengthen your lower back here. So really tuck your tailbone and reach out through your arms so you get that opposition and stretch here. Breathe in. And exhale. Let's roll all the way back down. Now see if you can relax your shoulders, if there's space between the chin and your chest. Last one, we're going to end up sitting up. So inhale, extend your arms out. Nod your chin to chest. Exhale, slide rib to hip. Come all the way up. Reach your arms forward. Breathe into your back body. And as you exhale, we're going to restack our spine up nice and tall. We're going to go straight into our side body work. So option one is if you'd like, you can be on your elbows. You're going to stack your hips and stack your knees. Option two is if you're on your wrists, if that's what you prefer, then you can also do that. You're going to push that floor away, 50-pound note between your armpits and stack your hips and knees. So when you're ready, inhale here. As you exhale, you're going to lift your hips off that floor. Inhale here. And then exhale, come back. And again. Exhale, let's lift. And back. Two more. And back. Last one. Good. On your next one, I want you to come all the way up. You're going to also open your knees apart. This time, make sure that when you open your knees up, you're not leaning backwards. You're staying nice and stacked. The only thing that's moving is your knee. Heels are connected and squeeze your butt cheek. Close the legs down, then lower the hips down. And again, exhale, let's come all the way up. Then open the thighs. Inhale here. Exhale, come back. We got two more. Open. And back. Last one. Bring it all the way back. On your next one, I want you to hold at the top. When you're ready, exhale, let's lift. Open. Bring your arms up towards that ceiling. Breathe into your back body. And as you exhale, you're going to rotate down towards that floor, keeping your thigh open. Then let's bring it all the way back. We got two more. And back. Last one. Maybe twist it a little bit further backwards. And let's bring it all the way back. Let's come over to the opposite side. Again, if you're on your elbows, then stay on your elbows. If not, come onto your wrists. Spread your fingertips, 50-pound note between your armpit and push that floor away. Hips are stacked, knees are stacked, heels are stacked. When you're ready, exhale, let's lift the hips. And back. And back. Two more. Last one. Good. Come all the way back down. We're going to open our knees on the next one. So when you're ready, exhale, let's come into that side plank. Open up the knees. Keep your hips stacked as wide as you can. Let's bring it all the way back down. And again, exhale, let's push that floor away. Open up the knees. And back. Two more. Last one. Perfect. Come all the way back down. Have a breath in here. If not, let's come all the way back up. Open up the thigh. We're going to bring our arms up towards that ceiling. Inhale here. Exhale, keep the thigh open. We're going to twist from our upper back. Thread your arm underneath your armpit and bring it back. And again, exhale, let's twist. Maybe twist a tiny bit more. We got one more. hold it here, inhale here, and exhale, let's bring it all the way back. Lower that leg down and hips down towards that floor. We're gonna stay on our side, right arm on the floor. Reach your left arm up towards that ceiling. You're gonna bend all the way over and have a nice little stretch. And back. We're gonna over to the opposite side. So reach your right elbow up towards that ceiling. Then exhale, let's bend all the way over. Feel it all along here. And one more time on this side. Let's reach up and bend all the way over. Reach up and over. Good. Swivel the legs around to the opposite side. Lift your left arm up, reach all the way up, then let's bend all the way over. So you want to try and see if you can reach this hip rib up towards that ceiling to really create that stretch all along down here. And let's come all the way over to the opposite side. Reach up and over. And one more time. And let's bring it all the way back. We're gonna come onto our back. So we're gonna be lifting our hips up into a reverse tabletop. If you don't have the shoulder mobility here, then when you come up, don't lift up as high up. The other option is, if you would like, you can come onto the floor, lie on the floor and lift yourself up into a shoulder bridge position. Choose what you'd like. You can try the first option and then come back to set option number 2 as well. So in this position, your feet are hip distance apart, knees are bent and pointing towards that ceiling. Your spine is straight, so you're not rounded in like this, it's straight. Pushing that floor away, elbows. Traditional version is if you want it facing forward. If you want to open towards the side, that's totally fine. I like to have it like that as well. So your core is tight. Inhale here. As you exhale, let's lift our hips up towards that ceiling. You want to push that floor away from your arms and look at that ceiling. Inhale here. Exhale, let's come back down. And again. Exhale, let's push. Inhale at the top. Then exhale, come back. 2 more. Tuck your tailbone towards your belly button here. Squeeze your butt. Bring it all the way back down. Last one. Inhale here. Then exhale, let's bring it back down. And again, on your next one, we're gonna lift up and come onto our heels. Inhale here. Exhale, let's lift. When you're ready, exhale, let's lift both the heels up and bring it back down. And again, lift the heels. So think about tucking your tailbone here. We got 2 more. Last one, I want you to hold it at the top on your toes. This time, let's lower down our hips halfway. Bring it up. We got 4. Tuck that tailbone. 3. 2 more. Last one. Bring it back. Lower the heels down. Then lower the hips all the way down towards that floor. You're going to extend your legs up nice and straight. And come sitting onto your sit bones here. We're going to stretch out our upper back first. So, inhale. Arms out in front of you. You're going to nod your chin to chest. As you exhale, you're going to slowly peel away from that imaginary wall. Reach your arms forward. So you want to flex your feet. Inhale here. Then exhale, let's restack our spine up nice and tall. Roll the shoulder back. And again, inhale, nod your chin to chest. Exhale, let's peel away. Reach your arms forward. Inhale here. Then exhale, let's restack that spine. We got 2 more. And restack. Last one. Nod your chin. Reach all the way forward. Inhale here. Let's hold it here. As you exhale, maybe reach a little bit further forward. Then exhale, let's restack our spine up nice and tall. So we're going to come into a 4-point kneeling position. So you want to open up your knees as wide as you can to create a lot of space. Your toes can be tucked under and your spine is nice and straight. So here, really draw the core up and in. and pay attention to where your pelvis is. Push that floor away. Inhale here. As you exhale, you're going to sink your hips back down towards your heel. So when you come all the way back down, make sure your spine is straight. Lengthen out that spine. Inhale here. Exhale, let's come back. And again. And back. Last one. And let's bring it all the way back. We're going to send, if you want to keep your knees open, you can as well, but let's untuck the toes. And you're going to send your hips back down towards your floor. And then you're going to let your arms roll forward. Rest your forehead on that floor. And breathe into that space. Breathe into the back body here. Feel it expand. One more time. Inhale into the back of the ribs. And as you slowly exhale all that air out, melt into that floor. On your next exhale, we're going to roll up. So inhale here. As you exhale, let's tuck your tailbone. Restack your lower back. Imagine your middle back and upper back is going to touch an imaginary wall behind you. Stack that head and roll the shoulder back. You're going to come into that 4-point kneeling position and we're just going to wiggle our hips. So let's just imagine that you're a peacock and then you're trying to show me all your colors in your feathers. Do it nice and slow. Imagine you're trying to touch your sit bone towards that wall behind you, one side at a time. This really lengthens out that QL, which is that muscle that's of your lower back. Now let's try and draw a circle with our tailbone. So you can either do this with just your lower back or you can use your whole back, up to you. And then we are going to reverse. Let's come all the way over to the opposite side. Bring it back to center. So in the next one, imagine you're inside a honey jar. Your core is engaged here, but you're in an extended position. You're at the bottom of that jar. Inhale here. As you exhale, you're going to slowly push that honey towards that side, so you come into a lateral flexion. Then slowly push that honey all the way up towards that jar as high as you can. Then push that honey all the way over to the opposite side and slowly all the way back down. And again, let's come all the way over to the side, up, down. One more time. So it doesn't matter how big or small you do this. You can bend your arms if you want as well. There is no right or wrong. Let's come over to the opposite side. And last one. Good. Walk your hands out in front of you so that it's a little bit further away. We're going to send our shoulders all the way over so that our shoulders are over our wrists. You're going to semicircle all the way over to the opposite side. Then send your hips back towards your left-hand side and circle your hip all the way over to the right. Now let's draw that again over to the left, circle up and top, then come back down. So you're almost drawing an 8 with your whole body here. However, if you don't want to draw an 8, you can draw whatever you like. You really enjoy that side body movement here. And lateral flexion. One more. Now let's reverse, semicircle all the way in the opposite direction. And so you can do this at any speed you like. One more time. Bring it back to center so you're in 4-point kneeling position. So you have your knees open or closed. Send your hips back. Rest your forehead on the floor. And arms by your side. Inhale. On your next exhale, let's bring your arms back in front. Inhale here. And on your next exhale, let's roll up, stack your lower back. Create as much space as you can between each vertebrae. Really lengthen up as high as you can. Lengthen the back of the neck. Roll that shoulder back. Take a big breath in through your nose. And exhale. One more time. And exhale. Lengthen your back and the neck. I hope you enjoyed that routine. If you did, then give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment below if you have any requests, or let me know which movement you really enjoyed. If you want more videos like this where we strengthen our core to improve our posture, work on our mobility and relieve any aches and pains within the body, then subscribe to my channel. If you're looking for a longer routine that works on the whole full body, then I'm going to leave a link in below. You can find them on my website, and I'll see you in the next one.